So I was on a mental health break, as you guys know. I didn't go out very much. I didn't go out in public very much at all, in fact. And at one point I was like, I just want to get out of the house. And so I just drove myself to like a little shopping center, like a mall, if you will. And I was just going into each store, just looking around. I'm like, whatever. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I ended up at a liquor store. Now I want to be very clear here. I was not going out to a liquor store. Okay, I just ended up at one. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't been inside of a liquor store in a very long time. And I'm like, I just want to look. Because, like, fuck it, I'll grab a bottle or two or something just to see, you know, ooh, what's that? You see new things all the time. I ended up at a liquor store. I feel like your alcoholic father is talking to you right now. I just ended up. Oh! Listen, the crack pipe was in my hand. It was lit. I don't know how I got here. I'm at this liquor store, and I'm literally doing the up and down every aisle thing. I'm just bored. I'm just, you know, I'm trying to get out of the house, trying to see the world, and the world's beautiful, right? So I went straight to the liquor store. I say I went to a shopping center. Nope. I went on my fucking GPS. I'm just like, liquor store near me, enter. In my house, we need a lot of gin. We need a lot of vodka. We drink a lot of it. So I grab a couple things of vodka. I grabbed like the handle here. This was bought on that day, so I had this. I had another like flavored vodka, just holding them. And I go and I'm like, all right, I'll head out. So I go, went to the liquor store on my mental health break. So I go and I'm standing in line, and I'm standing behind a guy, long ponytail, just looks kind of frumpy, you know, whatever. And go stand in line. He turns around, looks at me. And I know I'm fucked immediately because he does this thing. Ready? And I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, here we go. This is it. And he goes, hey, I'm really sorry to ask, but do you know who PayMoneyWubby is? And I'm like, yes, I do. And he's like, are you Wubby? And I'm like, yes, I am. And he's like, oh, like, hey, dude, it's so nice to meet you. Like, I'm a fan. Like, I'm more of a VOD boy. I watch the highlight channel too, mostly. And I'm like, oh yeah, awesome. Da da da. And like, we kind of go back and forth. And then I'm so insecure, and I'm so like stupid in my own head. I go, I'm doing okay, by the way. And he's like, oh, good. The dude was so nice. He gave me nothing to make me feel dumb. I just fumbled so hard. Yeah, he did not go didn't ask. He went, oh, good. As if there was any indication that it needed to be said. Oh my God. And then, oh my God. And then this is where the story turns into like, oh my God, I'm going to run out of the store. He goes up to the line next to me. I go up, little nice lady cashier, working with her. We're talking, we're chit-chatting. The guy's next to me. It's a little awkward, right? We're going back and forth. Now I have to stand next to him while I'm checking out. I go and I tap my phone. Oh, it didn't go through. I'm like, keep your fucking voice down. I look over. I'm like, the guy looks over. She's like, okay, don't try just try inserting this time. I insert. It asks for my PIN. I put in the PIN. It says wrong PIN. She's like, it didn't go through again. I'm like, oh my fuck. At this point, I know, Chad, I see what you're saying. At this point, I'm like, holy fuck. I don't even want this. I like, half of me wanted to just walk out of the fucking store. Stop saying minus 8,000 subs. You made him buy. No, good dude. I would legit sooner rob the place than make a viewer who's like, Wubby, like, hey, what's up, dude? Hey, I forgot my wallet. Could you spot me? Holy fuck. I folded like origami. So I tried a third card. That goes through. But what's heartbreaking about this story is the lovely gentleman did not get to experience me successfully paying because his transaction was finished. His transaction was finished before mine ever went through. Give him some nuxie. Hey, have a nice day. Oh, thank you, man. I'm not broke. I didn't say that. Oh, I'm not poor. Yeah, that guy went home and was like to his girlfriend or wife or boyfriend. I don't fucking know. And he goes, yeah, you know Wubby? Like the Laugh You Lose thing we watch. I saw him at Bevmo. He didn't look good. He hasn't been live in a bit. When he went to pay, it was not going through. And since he only watches the highlight channel, he'll never know the truth. That's actually, yo, wait a minute. That's so true. He'll never know because he doesn't watch this. He only watches the highlight channel. Oh, no. Oh, damn it. I'm doing okay, by the way. I can't believe I fucking said that, dude. I'll have you guys know, I have some of the worst trouble with my cards, and I can never look cool. I'm never allowed to look cool and pay for something because my bank is wants me to feel poor. They're always like, why are you spending that? Like, what do you mean you're spending $50 at one store, dude? I get declined constantly. I had the craziest day. I had just gotten off work and decided to grab some beers before heading home to watch the game. There I was at the liquor store. Who do I see? PayMoneyWubby. He was acting pretty strange. He kept awkwardly fidgeting. And at one point he just said, I'm doing okay. I think he was talking to me. Don't do that. That's really mean. We were talking, okay? Anyways, he went to check out his car was declined. Maybe he's not doing okay. If he's a VOD boy, he didn't even know you're taking a break. So I'm doing fine, by the way. He's even more out of context. Yeah. Oh, brother, let me tell you something right now. I sat in that parking lot for 25 minutes. We went to LA, okay, and we went to, I guess it would be Hollywood. I put downtown LA in my tweet, which triggered people, so I deleted my tweet. But we went out drinking, went out bar hopping on one of these nights. We were just roaming the streets and I was wasted. And if you've seen Alex's stream, you may have already heard this story. But we're standing there, and I might tell it wrong, so I apologize. And I think it was Alex who noticed across the street, there's just a goat. Standing, middle of the night, Hollywood, a goat just vibing. And we see two hoodlums try to mount the goat and ride it. And the goat fucking kicks him off and is freaking out. And I'm like, that's a fucking goat. Let's go over there. So me and Alex sprint across the street. Our other friend, specifically one of them, I won't say names, specifically one of them goes, that's not a real goat. That's like a cardboard cutout. You guys are getting scammed. You're about to get scammed. We go over there. It's just me and Alex at this point. Our other friends are waiting across the street. And what do you know? Not a scam. It's a real goat. Just a real fucking goat vibing. But the story gets more interesting. Nice outfit, Wubby. What do you guys think? Huh? The drip, though? The drip? What do you mean drip? So we met the goat. And, okay. So before I kind of got ahead with the story here. Actually, I got to show you one more because it's just too... Look at this. Look at this fucking pose with the goat, dude. Come on, man. I've never been happier in my whole fucking life. I was so drunk. There's a goat here. So before we walked up to the goat, this is where it's I don't know how else to describe it, but right around the corner is a scary looking man with a fedora, kind of doing like, I don't know how else to do this. This is the corner. Pretend the corner of your screen is the corner of the street. This is him. Ready? Oh, whoa, Jesus. That was very blurry. Hold on. Was the man blurry? Far from it. He was actually very sharp. Believe it or not, he was incredibly in focus. And he's like, he claimed ownership of the goat. As we were standing there kind of trying to figure out what's going on, he's like, yeah, it's my goat. And we're like, can we touch it? Okay, here's where it gets weird. I go, can we touch it? He then, from across the street, shouts at the goat different football call-outs. You might be thinking I'm making this up, but I put it together today. I put 2 and 2 together today. He starts giving football call-outs to the fucking goat. I don't know him, but it was like, Blue 42! And then he goes, you're good. You can go touch it now. We're like, okay, sure, whatever. We go up. That's where we get our photos with the goat. I pose with the goat. Here's Alex with the goat. Oh, wait, you can sort of see the guy in the background, top left. He was around that corner over there, and then he got closer. Anyway, and then I'm like, all right, what's the name of the goat? And he goes, yeah, the name of the goat is Tom Brady. It took me till today to realize that it's the GOAT, like the greatest of all time, the GOAT Tom Brady, like the GOAT. And that's why he gave football call-outs to the GOAT. I swear to fucking God, dude, it was like I was living in a movie. None of it made any sense. We were all just like, what the fuck? Why is it called Tom Brady? Why did you give it football call-outs? Who the fuck are you? It's like 2 a.m. Why do you have a fedora? Okay, now, on Alex's stream, there was a discovery made that I'm actually really excited to share with you. Alex found that they have an Instagram, and thank fuck they do, because now I get to share with you
what this man looked like, because there was a part of me that, you know, when you're drunk and you're just going along with everything, looking back on it, it's like, man, I really did kind of think I was going to get killed right then and there. So here's the Instagram, and here is our goat's owner. We were scared a little bit. Yeah, I know. What the fuck? I don't know. I could not tell you what happened that night. Wow, I remember him looking more normal. You were wasted. We were fucking drunk. Tits. He might. But apparently this goat just kind of vibes in LA. I don't really know the story. I don't know the situation, but this is whole shtick. That's the first story I'm going to share with you. We ran into the goat. And you know what I'll never forget? I'm going to call this person out. I was going to use their real name. This person ran across the street as I was scratching the goat, the real life goat's head. I was sitting there vibing with I met Tom Brady in LA. I'm sitting here vibing with the goat. And one of our friends comes running across the street, wasted. And as he's running, he goes, "We're over there on the other side of the street making fun of you idiots. We're making fun of you idiots. You're over here getting scammed by a fake goat." This man interrupts himself to see a real fucking goat. You had a lot to say then. I want to use his real name so bad. I'm not going to. You had a lot to say that night. I was on General Sam's podcast. If you haven't watched it, go to YouTube. You'll see me on General Sam's podcast. It's great. And they said something. I believe the term they used was giggle of the year. They were talking about how they laughed really hard in an episode, and they called it giggle of the year. I had my giggle of the year on this trip. Now, I'm not going to be... I've laughed about it so many times. I don't think I can laugh about it anymore. And this story, at the end of the day, will most likely end with me going, you had to be there. But I feel like it would be a disservice for me to not tell you the story. So we're out with our friends. We have two friends. I don't know if they're in chat right now. Quiche, Lorraine, and Mr. Moonlight. They were there too. They were really, really... I'm just going to say it. They were really fucked up. And they were both kind of like outside of this hookah bar just vibing. One of them was on the floor. They weren't great. So I go out with them. I go outside. I'm like, I'm going to call you guys an Uber. I'm going to get you guys back to the Airbnb. Everything's fine. They're like struggling to even stand. I'm like, whatever, let me just get you. So I get them the lift. It was a lift. I'm putting them in the car, and I go to the driver, and he's like, "Are they okay?" And I'm like, they'll be fine. I'm sending them back to Airbnb. They'll be fine. Just make sure they get there. And he's like, "Okay, no problem." I'm like, "Thank you so much. They're not going to vomit. Don't worry." I had no clue if they were going to vomit. I just needed them to go. So we send them on their way. Everything's fine. Carlos is already back at the Airbnb. And we're like, "Carlos, we're sending two wasted motherfuckers. Make sure they get in." Carlos does not respond. He was wasted over a toilet. Thank you, Carlos. You are useless. Okay? Me, Peanut, and Alex sitting, vibing in the hookah lounge, winding down for the night. I paid $24 for water, and I almost killed a man in that place. Okay, I didn't tell Peanut or Alex this because I wanted to seem cool, but we were so thirsty, and this place didn't serve booze. We were winding down, just smoking hookah. And I know, Peanut, I know. And I go up to the bar, and I go, "Hey, can we get 4 waters? I'm wasted. I'm like, "Can we get 4 waters? And he's like, "Yeah, no problem." He comes back with, like, fancy water. He go, "That'll be $24. And I'm standing there, and I'm like, ugh. I wanted a fucking plastic cup and tap, bro. And I paid, and I tipped. Either way, whatever. So I get waters, we're vibing, we're chilling. We're like, all right, let's head back for the night. It's been probably an hour since we left Quiche, Lorraine, and Mr. Moonlight in the lift. And I was proud of my performance, okay? I took care of some drunk friends who couldn't even make it in a lift. I sobered up to talk to the driver. Everything was going well. We were up, me, Alex, and Peanut were connecting. We were bonding. It was a lot of fun. We get in the car. We get in our Uber. And our Uber driver is a little Asian man with a very heavy Chinese accent. I'm going to do my best to not do this offensively. However, it's incredibly important you understand how Asian he sounded. I start having a sneezing fit in this man's car. I think we make a joke like, "Oh, I'm allergic to dogs." Peanut's like, "Oh, did you have a dog back here at some point?" And he goes, I swear to God, and I told this to Peanut, I'm like, nobody's going to believe this story. But Peanut would not lie. Alex would not lie. This fucking happened. He goes, No, I hate the dog. We eat. Oh my God, I want to say it. He's like, I don't like the dog. We eat the dog. And like the whole car is like, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really like dogs either because I'm allergic. You eat dogs? As you can imagine, we kind of prod. We're like, wait, are you saying you eat dog? Are we misunderstanding something? He's like, yeah, again, very heavy Chinese accent, young guy. He's like, yeah, I love dog. Like, we eat dog. You can find some dog food places here in LA, is what he says. And we're like, of course, again, we're prodding. We're like, what? Where? How would we find one? He's like, oh, no, it's a secret. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. And Peanut's like, we're not going to report you or anything. We just want to know where we can get some dog. Peanut starts offering this man money for him to tell us where we can find dog. Here's where we're like, is this guy fucking with us? Is he even Chinese? He goes, walk into any, keep in mind, heavy Chinese accent. He goes, walk into any Chinese food place and just ask him for dog. And we're like, that seems like that wouldn't go well. And he's like, no. Like, I've traveled all around the world. Then he turned on the cabin light and he shows us the back of his seat thing. And it's got all these little flags on. He's like, I go to Turkey. I have food there, but I love dog. It's one of my favorite things. This unbelievable conversation is going on. And me and Peanut are, Alex, I'm not going to lie. Alex, I'm going to out you. Alex was leaned up against the window, eyes closed like this. I don't know if she was awake or not. She was kind of out. She was out like that, right? You're lying, Wubby. Dude, I swear to God, none of this is made up even in the slightest. It's not even funny enough for me to make up, right? If I were making this up, I would throw in some really spicy shit. It's so not worth lying about. Was it, maybe he meant duck? He said dog. Oh my God. He refused to tell us. Anyway, so this is not the point of this story I'm trying to get to. The giggle of the year is about to come. We turn onto our street. It's pitch black, right? We're just in a little side street. That's where our Airbnb is. And we're still going back and forth with him. And the only thing that you can see are the headlights from the car. And I'm kind of not really paying attention where we are. So I don't know we're home yet. And he kind of pulls over to let us out. Keep in mind, he's not actually letting us out at our Airbnb. We don't know why, but the GPS constantly was taking people across the street and a few houses down. We don't know why. It had done it multiple times already for other trips we made. But he pulls over, and as he's pulling over, the headlights illuminate the ground outside of somebody's house. And there's just two people. There's two people completely passed out, just on the ground in a pile of dirt. And he goes, oh, what's that? What's that there? And Peanut goes, oh, those are our friends. So keep in mind, hold on, let me defend me and the boys for a second here. We were all initially like very concerned because last thing we knew, we put Quiche Lorraine and Mr. Moonlight into a lift and sent them home. And now here they are, passed out on the side of the road in a dirt pile. I was scared, and so was everybody else. We jump out of the car, we run over to them, and we're like, we gotta go. Let's go. We start picking them up. We're holding them. We carry them across the street. Lorraine was like, still talking shit. She was telling me she's gonna, like, being a real bitch. I'm like, I just pulled you out of the goddamn dirt on the side of the road. Mr. Moonlight was way nicer, very drunk. They were fine. Long story short, they were okay. We pulled them out of the dirt. We got them inside, got them in bed. They were good to go. And then this is where the giggle of the year happened. So me and Peanut, the adrenaline kind of dropped. We're like, oh, I'm gonna go pee. Let's go take a piss. All the bathrooms were being used. Everyone was vomiting. Every bathroom was being used. Let's go take a piss outside. Just get away from it all for a second. We go outside and we're pissing. And that's when it just hits me and I break. And I couldn't stop laughing. I laughed for 2 days. Because there's just this image now, tattooed in my brain now. I wish I would have photographed it, but we were too worried. Of the headlights of a cheap car illuminating two of our friends passed out in the middle of the fucking street on a little dirt patch. Oh, that's what I said. Our friends were asleep in the dirt. That's what I said. Woo! Giggle of the year. The next day, we talked to him about it. Mr. Moonlight didn't remember how it happened. But Quiche Lorraine told us what she remembered. It's even funnier. She's like, yeah, we got out of the Uber. Mr. Moonlight just went to the ground. And she's like, I kind of felt tired too, so I laid with him. It's like, if we hadn't rolled up on them, they would have just been there for the night. Oh yeah, she said, we had to remind her what happened because you know what she said? Thank you for reminding me. She goes, I think we fell asleep on the floor. And I'm like, bitch, the floor? You were on the earth. You were not indoors. I wouldn't call that the floor. You were on the ground. That was really fucking funny. So then the next day, we're talking about it. And I'm like, let's go see where they were. Because it was pitch black. We were struggling to get in. We were drunk too. We go outside with them to see, and we found the dirt patch. We took a picture of them in front of where they had their little nap. This is not a photo of them sleep. I want to make it very clear. My biggest regret in life is not taking a photo of them when they were out. But you guys have to understand, we were actually worried. I tell this story like we were some fucking Captain America heroes. Bro, we were so drunk too. I would love to have heard like a recording of the audio from that night. Because I make it sound like we were like, hey, Quiche Lorraine, Mr. Moonlight, are you okay? We're here to save you. We probably got to the car like, guys, get up. You're in the street, get up. So I know you guys seeing it, it's not going to mean anything, but me seeing it just makes me laugh because I remember it all again. This is where they slept. Ready? Here they are, the culprits. And this is where we found them. That car, there were no cars there at the time. They were just right there. And I want to make this very clear. This little area, this was across the street, multiple houses away from the Airbnb. They didn't make it almost to the Airbnb. This is someone else's property. I have no fucking clue. We did some forensics, fucking LA Noir. I saw my van's shoe footprint in this dirt. I'm like, this has to be the one. Did you tell the people living there about it? Absolutely fucking not. Also, this was kind of gross. Lorraine, when I picked you up, your hand was soaking wet. What was good? Where was it? Where was it, Lorraine? Where was your hand? I had my flashlight out on my phone, and I saw your hand drip. Think about if y'all happened to come down the street from the other direction. We wouldn't have seen them. Seriously. It's funny because nobody got hurt or anything. We wouldn't have seen them. They weren't near the house at all. Because I remember when we picked them up, we took a moment to be like, okay, where the fuck are we? All right, this was the kicker. So here's why I was in shambles. This wasn't the Uber behind them. But in order for them to crash here, they legit had to take one step out of the Uber and then just go straight into the ground. How does that happen? It's like, hey, thanks for the ride. Look at how close they had to have been to the car. The way Peanut delivered that too needs some more credit. What's that? Oh, those are our friends. That caused Giggle of the Year. Peanut saw a side of me almost no one else is ever gonna see. I couldn't stop laughing. This woman wrote an article. Her name is Hannah Turner. And I didn't know what this meant, so I pulled up the article, and I want to know what you guys think of it. First off, and I'm going to use her term. Any crippled people in my chat, I'm using her term, not mine. She is disabled. Are there any people like that in my chat? Anyone at all? Probably struggling to type right now. Keyboard just out of reach. Okay, cool. So this woman wrote an article about you and about your struggles, and maybe you guys can relate. As a disabled woman, the goblin mode trend doesn't sit right with me. So I didn't know what goblin mode meant, but we'll get to it. We'll talk about it. But here's a cute little excerpt from it. To me, and within the Crip community, guys, she's referring to it as the Crip community I reside in. Goblin mode is a natural state of being. Crip, short for crippled,
reclaims the slur used historically to discriminate against disabled people. Dude, wait till the Bloods hear about this. They're not going to like this one bit. This is not to say that all people with disabilities will relate to goblin mode. But for those of us who do, it is both a political stance and a way of existing. Crip community. Okay, well, it goes on. Any Crips in chat? It's satire. So it's actually not satire. If you read the article, it's not satire. If you read her other articles, you'll see it's not satire. This is her whole existence. I'm not going to go through it all, but I want her to at least explain what goblin mode is, because I didn't know. What's up, my Crippa? Hold on, let me tell you what. So goblin mode is a rejection of anything aesthetically pleasing. It's the idea of lying in your space, relishing in your own comfortable or uncomfortable mire. Instead of self-improvement. So from what I understand, and I could, maybe I'm misinterpreting this. This article is saying essentially that goblin mode being like just like that, you know, like you ever have like a lazy Sunday, you just sit there, you're in your robe, you got fucking fast food, you got everything near you, you're just this gross little goblin person, like describing yourself as a goblin. She's saying that that aesthetic is infringing on her disability. Because she doesn't have the choice to not be in so-called goblin mode. There's that one couple in chat where the nice young gentleman is disabled. He's in bed. He does not have tits. And I wonder if he is frustrated that I sleep in a bed, you know? Do you think people in wheelchairs are pissed off that sometimes I sit down? Is that not just depression? Well, that's a whole nother angle. I think you can do goblin. First off, calling it, there's also another article I found called goblin mode. Like it describes slobbing out and giving up. Why are so many people going goblin mode? Who calls it goblin mode? Who says that? Hey mom, I can't make it to Thanksgiving. I'm full-blown goblin mode. Honey, I'd like you to talk to someone. Goblin core aesthetic. She brings that up though. She brings that up. Okay, in 2020, people were obsessed with abandoning their city homes for rural outposts called cottagecore. Spring 2021, New Year, New Me rhetoric rehashed as that girl. Its proponents waking up before the sun to drink green things and wearing matching outfits. This person sounds upset about everything. Anyway, there's probably so many little fun things to pull out of this article. I don't want to bore you guys with all of them, but I wanted to put it on your radar because I found it very funny. And Twitter's having a lot of fun with it too. To me, I'm sorry, but this is so stupid. To me, and within the, I didn't want to say it, within the Crip communities I reside in, I keep it 55th Street, to be perfectly honest with you. I think it's like an extreme couch potato or like depression. I think it's some sort of depressive episode, as Mr. Mustache said. Crip communities often embody goblin mode because there is no choice not to. I am writing this in the same outfit I've been wearing since Sunday. Gross. That is so gross. My hair is over a week unwashed and truly I stink. I do not tell you that as a badge of honor to prove how goblin I am. It's simply a regular occurrence in my life as a disabled person. Do we really need a link to what my life... Okay, hold on. I kind of want to click on this off stream. Dude, this is where the article linked. Disabled people have worked from home for years. Why did it take a pandemic for everybody else to start? Can I just weigh in? Because our legs work. What? I mean, this is the dump. I'm sorry. I'm all for working from home. I actually love it. I think that, you know, I have friends who work in the office I used to work in, okay? And I know that office now works from home, and I love that for them. I feel like this question is answered in the question. Disabled people have worked from home. Why do non-disabled people have to work in the office? Because they can? What? Wait. Hold on. I'm realizing now, Mr. Mustache, you just brought up a really good point. What's her disability? Sheesh. Hold on. I'm realizing you're totally right. What's her disability? It's depression. And I'm not going to say that is or it isn't. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying I've thought this from reading this article. She's calling herself a crip, aka someone who's crippled. I'm not weighing in on if depression is or isn't,
But I'm saying, from reading this, didn't you assume that her like legs were exploded? She like lost her ankles in Afghanistan. I did. I personally assume that. People talk about their bodily fluids, their desire to die, and their aching surgery wounds before they offer their name. What? We often can't dress up on Zoom. What? We might appear unkept. What? And we have no qualms about admitting to our DoorDash usage. Oh, what? This is all so stupid. Crip activists work hard online. This is just, come on. To ensure we do not feel shame for relying on Amazon. Who, I'm sorry, who is shaming you for relying on Amazon? You in like most of the United States? They shout down those who use single-use plastic. I use single-use plastic every single day. Who the fuck judges people like that? When we're too unwell to cook is the reason for the planet dying. Wait, what? They attempt to find nuance in blanket statements asking, what about disabled people? They quell the anxiety in most. This person is a professional victim. And this does come off like someone who's suffering from depression because they sound really, really unhappy. And that sucks. And they should get help. And I feel bad for them. Genuinely. But here's the difference though. Me feeling bad for them with the caveat of I hope they seek help. I don't think that that's what they want from this article. I think they want pity. That's what's so bad about it. They want pity and they want people. This person wants attention or pity. That's how I feel about it. Just my opinion. I'm not discrediting depression. I do think depression can be fully crippling. Right. There's shame associated with being unable to obtain the unobtainable goals promoted by aesthetic trends of the past. There are many think pieces on the negative impact of that girl on the rest of us girls and how goblin mode is providing an alternative anti-girl boss route out of self-improvement. Yep. I agree. Goblin mode is pretty poggers. But who gets to join in? Hey! Not everything in the world is for everyone! That's the way the world works! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! No, dude, you don't need to be included in everything. I'm sorry. This trend might not be for you, sister. And then you don't have, just ignore it. Just move on. It's the internet. Let people, shut up. Shut up. Push her downhill on accident. Bro, she can walk. That's what's so funny. You're doing exactly what I said you would do. You think that she has some sort of physical impairment. Push her down a hill. Why'd you do that? That was... I haven't ever publicized my goblin mode except in private groups with online disabled friends. I keep up appearances as a good working disabled woman on my social media. Dude, this label, man, this is so I'm gonna wager to believe that this person might not even be clinically depressed. Yeah, there I said it. Yeah, look, Dr. Wubby coming out. That's right. I'm sorry, but why are you labeling this is such a I'm sorry. Main character energy. That's a bold claim. Good. There I said it. I'm making a bold claim then. Fuck you. I'm schizo and I would never call myself disabled. That's what I'm saying, Ryder. I know people who are clinically depressed, and it's not too often I hear them in every sentence of every saying I'm disabled, I'm disabled, I'm disabled, I'm disabled. Like, oh my God. Mostly to ensure I retain work as a member of the precarious gig economy. Oh my God, dude, just hearing how she describes everything. Perhaps then I am part of the problem. I do not shout loud enough about my sloppiness. Something in my disabled nature holds me back. Goblin mode is described as a mode for a reason. You can switch it off. As one person told The Guardian, however, my goblinness is less of a mode and more of a state of existence. Survival. A way to get by. What you don't understand is me not showering is my nom. The grease in my hair is me in the fucking trenches.
okay? My unwashed socks are the trench foot of my generation. Me eating whipped cream bowls of various fruit and powdered sugar are the MREs our grandfathers tore apart as they stormed the beaches. You could never understand my struggle! My Mr. Beast theory goes as follows, okay? And I don't know if it's still the case, but Mr. Beast, if you go through his videos, he had not straight teeth, and then he had very straight teeth. And then randomly, as time went on, his teeth went back to not super straight. And I remember being so confused by it. I went through all of it, and I showed chat evidence of it. His teeth were not bad or anything, they just weren't perfect. And then they were perfect, and then they went back to being not perfect. And I thought, that's kind of odd, like, and he hasn't said anything about it. I'm like, that's a little weird. Like, nothing, but come on. I'm not shaming the guy for it. I'm just like, oh, that's noteworthy, right? People's teeth don't change that many times typically, right? So I went to his videos a while ago and I commented the word teeth. I asked about the teeth to see if anyone knew what I was talking about. And then I went to a private browser and went to his video and noticed the teeth comment was not there. Mr. Beast has shadow banned the word teeth from his videos. The largest YouTube brand in the world has shadow banned the word teeth from his videos. Now, I'm not sitting there and saying, I'm not drawing any conclusions from that. I'm just saying that's what happened. And I'd like to test if that's still the case, actually, because I am sharing information with you guys that is a little over a year old when I made this discovery. In fact, Peanut, Carlos, anyone in the San Diego crew, can you right now find me examples of, go to his most recent video, go to an old video, then go somewhere in the between. Can you find the examples of the teeth changing? I would like to show chat. All right, I'm on his newest video, which I did watch. And I'm just going to sit here right now and I'm going to comment. He may have changed it. I'm just going to comment teeth. Just going to comment the word teeth. Okay. Okay. Teeth is right there. Boom. Teeth right there. Now I'm going to go open this in a new browser. I'm going to go to a different, Chrome. I'm going to go to Chrome. I'm on Chrome right now. I'm getting advertisements for Glasses USA. Shouts out Muse. I sorted by new. Teeth is gone. 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 Teeth is still fucking shadow banned. Teeth is still shadow banned on the biggest YouTube brand in the world. Mr. Beast does not want us knowing about his teeth. And I want to be clear here. I'm not shaming the fucking guy. Because you know what? He could be like, oh yeah, I didn't wear my retainer. Then why is teeth banned? Why did teeth get banned? Why did teeth get banned? And it's not even my man went on a Call of Duty gameplay and talked about his fucking Crohn's disease, bro. Why do we draw the line at teeth? Don't say the T word. Oh, I'm sorry. Why are you on live mode? Because I'm on Chrome, you friggin' dingus, okay? Wubby, this is creepy. No, you wanna know what's creepy? Being the biggest YouTuber in the world right now and having the yes, okay, no, that okay. Now Peanut has done great. Peanut, that's when his teeth were bad in both ways, yes. But in the middle, he has perfect, like somewhere like a year or so ago, Peanut, he has like perfect teeth. It goes bad, perfect, and back to not perfect. And I want to be very clear here. Mr. Beast, even at his worst teeth, he has totally fine teeth. They're not even like noteworthy. Like, I'm not sitting here being like, haha, let's all point. No, his teeth, when he was a kid, when they were absolute worst, they're not even bad at all. I would not be even bringing this up if they were even remotely like horrible. It's more so weird that that the word teeth is just banned. Who? Okay, hold on. People are saying refresh. Refresh. I'm refreshing. I'm sorting by new. I'm just here for Wubby to say, you guys, the word teeths aren't banned because you look like a 9-year-old. What is teeths? What is teeths? No, Peanut. Oh, Peanut, that's not it. You gotta go deeper. His teeth are all over the place, dude. This has been the dumbest in-stream meme that we've done. Oh, tooth isn't banned. Okay, I see you guys spamming tooth. Yes, Booty found it. Yes, dude. Yes, Booty. Yes, dude. Yes. Okay, here is the Mr. Teeth conspiracy.
I don't need you to weigh in on the fact that teeth can change. What's so interesting to me is that the biggest YouTuber in the world has such a thing with his teeth that he has banned the word, and nobody, as far as I can tell, nobody in the entire world has figured it out except for me. And now all of you. Literally no one cares. Bro, we have 20 fucking thousand people here right now. What do you mean nobody cares? If nobody cared, wouldn't the implication be that you wouldn't even be in my chat talking if nobody cared? It's interesting, bro. I made a video about poo, okay? Not everything has to be the war and the gas prices, okay? Sometimes we like to just sit around and look at people's teeth. What do you fucking mean nobody cares, bro? What are you talking about? Okay, stupid things can matter. I have enough evidence. Thank you, boys. All right, Exhibit A. I have enough evidence. Exhibit A. This is from August 18th, 2015. Exhibit A. Mr. Beast has pretty normal, unbraced teeth. I would not call these bad. I would say they're pretty normal as far as someone who doesn't have braces or something. They just look like normal teeth. They're not perfect, but you can tell they're not perfect. They're just kind of teeth. I want you to notice here, they may not be perfect, okay, but you can tell they're not all even, right? They're not a clean even. They go up and down, and that's fine. I'm not shaming the guy for this at all. However, May 2nd, 2017, 2 years later, we now have a completely different teeth structure. So much so, any dentist in chat want to weigh in, these kind of look like veneers to me. And people are saying this is an edit. This is not an edit. This video is still live. This is not his thumbnail either. This is not his thumbnail. This is in the video. I want to show you. These are 2 years apart, right? Completely different set of chompers. Maybe. I don't know. I can't tell. It's hard to say. Hold on. It gets worse. Here we have another image. This one is from January 27th, 2018. A year after the images I just showed you. So here's the timeline. We got, hold on again. We have 2015, 2017, 2017. Here we have 2018. Those straight up look like veneers. Up next we have current Jimmy. This is him from his most recent video. This is what he just put out and what he's looked like for the past few years. Here he is in, well, actually, first, before we do that, here he is now in 2019. What happened? This was him 1 year earlier. Where is it? Oh my God, did it just get deleted off the internet? Where is it? Here it is. Here we go. 1 year apart. 1 year apart. This is the past. This is the present. 1 year apart. These are 1 year apart. These are 1 year apart. What happened? And everyone's saying, bro, it's just angles. Everything you're saying is wrong. Then why is Teeth shadow banned in his comments? What happened? This looks more close to how it was here. It looks somewhere in the middle. What has changed? What happened? There is a post on the Mr. Beast subreddit from 2 years ago about his teeth. I wonder whose was first, mine or this post. But either way, I'm in the same boat as you, bro. So again, I want to show you something real quick. 2018? Or this might be 2019? Most recent video. These even look different from that. I want to check this Reddit post, but all right, here's the Reddit post. Let's take a look. What happened to Mr. Beast's teeth? I realize it seemed like a creep. Do not talk down to yourself. You are not a creep. This is what the world wants to know. What happened to Mr. Beast's teeth? I realize it seemed like a creep, but I think all his teeth are cute currently. But I'm rewatching his old videos, and his teeth look absolutely different. Yeah, they look like veneers, dude. They like straight up, like like this picture really shows it. I don't know. That is only 2 years too. Any dentists in chat? Like genuinely? They're bigger. No, they are. They're different shaped. Look. These are rounded off on the sides. Look at the two chiclets in the middle. They're rounded off. These ones are much more square. But like, can you get veneers removed? You know what I think we need? Because there's so many people in chat kind of just speaking out of their ass, including me. We need a dentist to weigh in, because these are 2 years apart. Can this much happen in 2 years? I know my dentist told me like, yo, your teeth are getting more crowded. That was like 10 years ago, right? And they still look fine, right? How does this much movement happen in 2 years? I don't think it, like, does it? Can it? And people are saying yes. I don't care if you're saying yes unless you're a fucking dentist. I don't care. Hold on, what do the comments say?
Bro. This is super late, but I noticed this watching his old videos. I looked it up and this thread popped up. His teeth seem more even a few years back. His 2 front teeth now seem larger than the rest. Again, nothing wrong with it. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with it, but I think it's even weirder that he's banned the word teeth. I'll be honest, I don't even think any of this would be noteworthy if he didn't ban the word teeth. Mom is a dentist, and I have this problem. Wisdom teeth coming in could cause crowding. No, but I'm sorry, but that doesn't account for this. Okay, you're not explaining this. Crazy bad teeth. A year later, amazing perfect teeth. These are a year and a half apart, guys. A year and a half apart, right? Why wouldn't the dentist account for? Look at that. Does that even look like Mr. Beast? The Damon braces system my dad used at his practice could get these results in 18 months. Teeth can return to their previous shape in the mouth if done incorrectly. It may have been bad orthodontics or post braces care, but here's what I don't understand. It goes so quickly. Can I tell you guys a story of how I was disrespected by somebody poor recently? I got spit on by a homeless person recently. It was Carlos. Now I'm a man who has pride, like every man, okay? But I can pretty much why you call me an asshole? I'm not gonna tell you the story if I lead with a story by saying, you know, just the title of it, and you guys are already like, you're the asshole. What if this story is like, yeah, my mom recently actually passed away. It was, you know, and I'm actually putting a lot of the guilt on me because I was driving the car. You guys would you're the asshole. Okay. Still, even more so. So I was at Cane's, okay, like last week, and you know what? I'll just say it. Okay, this is important to the story. I was at Cane's in a nice car. Okay, in my Ferrari. Listen, I don't, you know what? I actually don't even want to tell the story anymore. I don't want to tell the story anymore because I'm just going to get judged. And this is somehow going to be me being the asshole. What's your new car? I drive, I have a BMW and I drive I drive an X7. Thank you, Aristos, for the 10 subs. Thank you. That helps with gas. There's 2 people in chat right now. There's people who have BMWs, and then there's everybody else who hates us. Common BMW L. What? Okay. You know what, guys? X7 equals a nice car. Hey, what's your car? You fucking Fruit Loop. Go ahead. Let's do it. What's your car? Okay. I bought that shit because I wanted to drive around in something really nice while also having capacity for when I need to transport 6 fucking people to LA and all our dumbass equipment. Okay. Thank you. X7 is not a car. You know what? This was a mistake. You're right, chat. This was a mistake. I have a BMW, but I hate the new ones. Dude, I didn't fucking ask you, new guy. That's your first thing you just said in my chat. You were highlighted as a first-time chatter. I didn't ask you. You know what? I don't know why. You know, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm gonna just call a mega spade a spade here right now. There are literal crime committers. Okay, there are felons. There is evil in this world, chat. Okay, but nothing compares to know-it-all car guys. Nothing compares to opinionated car people. I'm sorry, but it's time for you to hear this, okay? And I'm not talking about car people. I'm talking about opinionated car people. I want you to know something. Everyone else hates you. And let me tell you who opinionated car people are. Hi, chat. I have a BMW. Oh, my God. You went with the Beamer, bro? Oh, you should do. Did you even consider this or that or the thing I like more? Oh, my God. No. You don't even... Dude, BMW sucks, bro. BMW sucks. No, you don't understand. BMW sucks. Well, what's better? Oh, this thing I like. And then here's the best part. I could have said any car company in the world, and you opinionated car people would come out and go, oh my God, you did what? Okay, so I bought a Honda. I bought a really nice top-of-the-line Honda SUV. Cool, we happy now? You know what I love? I saw you, and right under it, I saw Sensible. Asian mom car. See, this is my point. There is no car I could have said that would have gotten me to tell this story without getting triggered. You know why? Because car people are fucking annoying and over-opinionated. Listen, I'm sorry. You're worse than any... I've never seen it like this. I've literally had car people be like, like to cars they could dream to afford. Oh, no. I'm like, so if I offered you one for free, you wouldn't take it? No. Ugh, no. Ugh. That's like the whore of supercars. Bro, you drive a Camry! Why do you have an opinion? So anyway, I'm at Cane's in my BMW, my X7, okay, 2022. Chicken. I'm like, hi, can I have the Caniac combo? Well, I'm about to out my order, which is a little embarrassing. Can I have the Caniac combo? And can I replace the slaw with extra fries? And can I have... I never eat it all. No, I never eat it all. I'm just gonna go through. I'm gonna ignore chat for this. And can I have 6 pieces of toast? I never eat it all. I'm gonna keep repeating it. I never eat it all. I have leftovers for 1 or 2 days at minimum, dude. It gets worse. And 15 sauces. And a Coke Zero. That's all. So I pull up, and there's a line, okay, and I want this important. The car behind me, I can tell it's like just it looks to be a car my grandma drove. This old Pontiac, just like a piece of shit car. Who cares? I don't think like this, right? I only know this because of what happens next. Okay, I can only see its headlights. I don't know what, but it's nothing like. I saw it on the way out. It looked like maybe an old Pontiac. I don't know. Okay. And when I say old, I mean like early 2000s, right? I go up to the counter, drive through, hand my car to the first window. He goes, no, you have to pay at the second window. And immediately I'm like, well, then why the fuck are you here? To greet me? To wave me down? Whatever. I pull up to the second window, and it's this. I can only describe him as like a TikTok fuckboy. I'll describe him as the next generation. Like a kid, and he's got like little silver fucking cross earring danglings, and like he has some silver chains, just a zooming kid, right? And I'm sitting there, I don't think anything, right? This guy takes my card, okay, cool, brings it up, and then he goes to hand me the drinks. As he's handing me the drinks, the Coke Zero, okay, he hands it to me, hands me the straws. We're making eye contact, and he goes, oh, that's a sick car. Hands me my Coke Zero. Put the drink in, put the straws in. And I go, oh, I'm a little taken back. Hold on. I'm a little taken back. I go, oh, I've never been complimented my car. So I killed him. I go, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. And he goes, oh, no, I wasn't talking about your car. I was talking about the car behind you. In that moment, there were 2 people in the car. It was me, and I was beside myself. My brain does not operate this way, but if something triggers the wrong thing, maybe it hits me in a sore spot that I wasn't ready for, I go feral. And I was like, maybe this is where it gets a little embarrassing. I go, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, you looked at me and said it. Why were you looking at me when you said it? And he's like, oh, I was just telling you. I thought it was. And I'm like, what the fuck car is that even behind me? Can you even see it? And he's like, oh man, I'm just playing. I'm like, dude, I'm like, you made me so uncomfortable. And I'm like, nah. And I'm smiling and joking through it, but I'm like, what the fuck? Just like that, right? And then I'm like, no, I don't even want the food now. And he's like, oh, haha. And he hands me the bag. And I start to zoom off. And then he's like, wait, your card. And I'm like, keep the fucking card. And I'm joking at this point. Now, I'm assuming the employees heard me yelling, right? Keep in mind, there wasn't a point where I was like, what the fuck? It was all the way I just did it, right? Like, half joking, but still like, man, what the hell, dude? Like, at least lie to me at that point. I would lie. If someone mistook my compliment, I would just, have a nice day. I wouldn't go, no, excuse me, you've misunderstood. I need you to know for no reason. I need you to know I wasn't talking about you. He hands me the card, and then he says something that Chad is going to now weaponize against me. But you know what? I'm okay. I'll take this L. He goes, by the way, dude, keep in mind, total like Zoomer kid. We're working at Cane's, right? He goes, oh, by the way, dude, I actually do like your car. It's like a comfy dad car. And I fucking snatched my credit card from him, my metal credit card. And I said, oh, fucking blow me, dude. I said, just blow me. At this point, 3 like employee women standing behind just watching it because they think he's in trouble. I'm like, oh, blow me. And I fucking zoom off. And I'll have you know, I parked up front and I waited to get a better look at the car behind me. When I say not a noteworthy car, what I mean by that is it's not even bad enough to comment on. It was a car. It was a car. Someone just said it perfect. An NPC car. Yep, nothing. You know, your first car. Nothing even, like, what? You got punked, bro? Bro, you know what the real punk is? I get to drive home and my man still has to serve fried chicken for the next 6 hours, okay? That's who's really getting punked, dude. He's so sensitive. Bro, sensitive this dick. I'm so mad at this kid. I can't, you know why? He cannot have a compliment for my car. I don't want my car compliment. That's why I didn't get a flashy fucking car, okay? It's black, it's for me. I wanted it for me, right? Why the fuck did the kid have the nerve to correct himself? I couldn't believe it. You can never go back? Not in that car. You better believe I'm gonna roll up in a fucking Lamborghini next time. I'm gonna roll up in a fucking Lamborghini and be like, what do you think of this one, kid? And then I'm gonna shoot him right there at his job. He's gonna die in a canes. That's what's up. I'm joking, obviously. And here's the thing, right? If he would have done this, if he would have gone, hey man, I like your car. It's like a dad car. It's comfy. If he would have led with that, nope. Yeah, it is. It carries people. It is comfy. That's half the reason I bought it. It's so comfortable. It's so fucking, there's nothing wrong with saying that. Guys, listen, I'm not saying I wasn't the asshole. I did loudly scream at a kid who was probably 17 years old. Oh, just kidding. He was 18. I loudly screamed at a kid, 18 years old, at a drive-thru to blow me, to shut the fuck up and blow me. Maybe I did do that in front of his coworkers. Maybe I did do all of that. Sure, maybe I did. Okay, and maybe that, you know, I'm a big man. I'm a grown adult. I'm nearly 30. Oh God, I'm nearly 30, and maybe I did do that. And maybe how I could have handled that better is I could have gone, okay, and driven away. Right? If I can admit that, this kid can admit. Maybe it's not the best play to have a misunderstood compliment and go, no, you've misunderstood. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the car behind you. Bro, none of this happened. We are calling you out for lying. All weather! Listen to me very carefully. Okay, I want you to listen to me. There's a few realities you can choose to live in. One of them is you could choose to believe you're not banned, which you now are, okay? The second reality, all right? In what world would I tell such a fucking tame, asinine, boring story that has ultimately made chat mad at me, one? And two, okay, here's the best way I'll word it, okay? I say this when we're watching reality TV, you fucking loser. Real or fake, it doesn't change anything. It just changes your enjoyment of the story, all right? What do you choose to believe? You can have more fun in stream if you just believe it. Now, granted, it is true, and I feel like if I was making up Kane's drive-thru stories, it'd be a lot more interesting. Bro, this is what stream used to be every stream. We used to do this shit. This was all it was. I enjoyed the story. Thank you. I mean, do you go to like a stand-up comedy routine and go, this didn't happen? Nope, stop. Stop the show. Pause. That was not the name of the person. That was not the name of the barista. Stop.